Welcome to this video on two-factor authentication. In today's digital world, securing your online accounts is more important than ever. Two-factor authentication, commonly known as 2FA, is one of the most effective security measures you can implement to protect your digital identity from unauthorized access. So what exactly is two-factor authentication? It is a security method that requires two separate forms of identification to verify your identity before granting access to an account or system. Think of it like having two locks on your front door instead of just one. Even if someone steals your key, they still can't get in without the second lock. Authentication systems rely on three main types of factors. First, something you know, like a password, PIN, or the answer to a security question. Second, something you have, such as your phone, a physical token, or a security key. And third, something you are, which includes biometric data like your fingerprint, face scan, or retina pattern. Two-factor authentication combines any two of these factors to create a stronger security barrier. There are several common methods for implementing two-factor authentication. The most familiar is SMS text messages, where one-time codes are sent directly to your phone number. Another popular option is authenticator apps like Google Authenticator or Microsoft Authenticator, which generate time-based codes on your device. The most secure method involves hardware security keys, such as UBIKey, which are physical devices you plug into your computer or tap against your phone to authenticate. You may have heard both 2FA and MFA mentioned. What's the difference? Two-factor authentication, or 2FA, uses exactly two authentication factors to verify your identity. Multi-factor authentication, or MFA, is a broader term that uses two or more authentication factors. Essentially, 2FA is a specific type of MFA. The terms are often used interchangeably, but MFA technically includes systems that might require three or more factors. Why should you use two-factor authentication? There are several compelling reasons. First, it protects against password theft and data breaches. Even if hackers obtain your password, they cannot access your account without the second factor. It also blocks unauthorized access attempts by requiring something the attacker doesn't have. This adds an extra layer of security that makes it exponentially harder for cybercriminals to break in. Finally, it significantly reduces your risk of identity theft by ensuring that only you can access your accounts. Let's walk through how two-factor authentication works in practice. First, you enter your password as you normally would. This is your first factor of authentication. Next, the system prompts you to provide a second factor for verification. This could be a code from your phone, a fingerprint scan, or a tap of your security key. Once both factors are successfully verified, access is granted and you can use your account. This two-step process ensures that even if your password is compromised, your account remains secure. Here are some best practices for using two-factor authentication. Whenever possible, use authenticator apps instead of SMS. Authenticator apps are more secure because they generate codes locally on your device rather than sending them over potentially vulnerable phone networks. Always keep backup codes in a secure location, such as a password manager or a locked safe. These backup codes can save you if you lose access to your primary authentication method. Finally, enable 2FA on all your critical accounts, including email, banking, social media, and any platform that contains sensitive personal information. While two-factor authentication is highly effective, there are some security considerations to keep in mind. SMS-based 2FA can be vulnerable to SIM swapping attacks, where hackers trick your phone carrier into transferring your number to their device. It can also be intercepted by sophisticated attackers. Never share any codes or links you receive via text or email, even if they appear to come from legitimate sources. For maximum protection, prefer hardware security keys or authenticator apps over SMS-based methods whenever they are available. Two-factor authentication is one of the most effective ways to protect your digital accounts from unauthorized access. By requiring two separate forms of verification, it creates a powerful barrier against hackers and cybercriminals. Don't wait until it's too late. Enable two-factor authentication today on all your important accounts. Your digital security is worth the extra few seconds it takes to authenticate. Stay safe online, and thank you for watching.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit CodeLucky.com for more such useful content.